Get ready for General Hospital spoilers. The following week, Rocco Falconeri, Finn Francis Kerr, Gio Palmieri's brother, will be just as enraged as Gio is with his mother. The situation escalates, and the sons of Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, and Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton, start to criticize their mother. Breaking news. Gio's fury at Brooklyn and family rejection on General Hospital. The secret that Gio's biological mother, Brooklyn Quartermain, had kept hidden from him his entire childhood has suddenly set him off. On top of that, he isn't delighted that Jane Elliott's Tracy Quartermain is trying to get him to talk about Sonny Corinto's Maurice Bernard. In the end, Gio does not currently consider any of these individuals to be his family. He's simply furious. Adoptive mom Camilla, biological grandma Lois Cerullo, Rina Sofer, and great-grandma Gloria Cerullo, Ellen Travolta, have all lied to Gio on multiple occasions throughout his childhood. He has been an orphan for over 10 years since the death of his adoptive mother, Camilla, when he was quite young. It's quite a bit. His biological parents, Brooklyn Quartermain and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, were the only ones who weren't being dishonest with him. Even if Gio is less enraged with Dante Falconeri, he is still quite angry with them. Gio is still hurting after feeling rejected and abandoned by BLQ. She decided she didn't want him, so she put him up for adoption. The fact that she was pregnant was obviously never revealed to Dante. Revealed. Rocco's origin story. GH confrontations and lies. By contrast, Rocco Falconeri's parents were there for him throughout his entire childhood. Nevertheless, he quickly learns all this background information, so it's not actually his entire existence. So Gio and Rocco's twisted backstories are going to intersect. This is going to enrage these young males to no end. Gio has shown signs of holding onto that resentment. He went to extreme lengths, like leaving the Qs and moving in with Emma and Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, to avoid them all. He is dead set against talking to Brooklyn Quartermain. Some nasty words from Gio might be on the way soon. Drama between mother and son hastens on General Hospital as Rocco's discovery and Brooklyn's revenge. The mother-son conflict will heat up next week as Rocco's original birth certificate, the one where Britt Westburn, Kelly Thiebaud, called him Ben, is obtained by Marco, at the request of Brooklyn Quartermain. BLQ considered showing it to Rocco in light of Lulu Spencer's inflated response to Brooklyn's accusation of lying. To her son, Lulu asserted that she had never lied, except that's not accurate. Rocco was told lies by Lulu and Dante, even though he was of legal age to hear them. Truth be told, it's quite strange. BLQ recently informed Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, that her decision has been modified. No, she vowed she wouldn't. She was careful not to injure Rocco. She consequently resolved not to use a birth certificate for anything. That file ended up in the hands of Rocco and Danny Morgan, Asher Jared Antonizin. Plus, they perused the data. Rocco then challenged Lulu on the matter. So, on Monday, July 7th, we resume with Rocco's desire to know Britt Westburn's identity. Breaking news. Rocco's identity crisis and Lulu's fury on General Hospital. According to Monday spoilers, Lulu is furious. Obviously not with Rocco. However, this won't happen with Brooklyn, as Lulu will swiftly discover out whence Rocco obtained the information about Britt. As a result, the child is confused about who his biological mother is, Britt or Lulu. He has been deceived throughout his entire life, and it is all quite perplexing. He was not born to Lulu, period. Lulu is Rocco's biological mother, at least until General Hospital alters the past. Britt also had Lulu's embryo implanted after stealing it. A surrogate who stole fetuses was Britt then. It is reasonable for Rocco to be furious. He wants to know more about Britt, her actions, and the significance of everything that has happened. To all appearances, Dante and Lulu had no intention of disclosing Rocco's peculiar backstory to him. Contrast this with the news that a child has been adopted. What would Lulu have to say anyway? Oh, and we found out about the wild chick who abducted you when you were an embryo and grew you in her body later on. The fact that it's a soap makes it completely unfathomable. Relationship effects of GH's fallout and blame Lulu will inevitably lash out at BLQ after Rocco confronts her. To her amazement, Rocco viewed it, something she had no idea about. She had no intention of him doing it. After Lulu injured Rocco by revealing the information, Brooklyn told Maxie that she is better than Lulu since she chose not to do the same. In any case, Rocco discovered it afterwards. I predict that this Rocco drama will come full circle and that Lulu will lash out at Brooklyn. It might come back to hurt Brooklyn's son, Gio. I fear that Gio may be furious with his mom for investigating it in the slightest, even though BLQ chose not to reveal it to him. As a result, it will be obvious. Because Brooklyn wanted revenge for her anger at Lulu, she started probing around. Gio will probably take this as further proof that he doesn't want to be with his mom. Even having that document in the house will likely cause him to scold Brooklyn at first for harming Rocco. I also expect Gio to be furious with Brooklyn for injuring his baby sibling Rocco. You know, haven't you done enough? Is something that Gio could remark to BLQ. You dumped me and then proceeded to inflict pain on my brother Rocco. Do you feel sick? Altering bonds, Rocco, Lulu, and the possibility of unrest between brothers meanwhile. I can't help but imagine that Rocco will be absolutely fuming with Lulu on General Hospital. She withheld this monumental fact from him. Maybe Rocco isn't so upset with Brooklyn after all. He can feel remorse for not knowing anything and be thankful to her for helping him discover it. In the same way that Gio didn't get mad at Lulu for telling the truth, I can picture Rocco forgiving Brooklyn for the same reason. If things go that way, it would enrage Lulu, no doubt about it, to the same extent that Gio's conversation with Lulu is currently driving Brooklyn crazy. Because this is a matter that could bring these young guys some stress. I do think it would be amusing if Gio supports Lulu and Rocco defends BLQ. Gio and Rocco's brotherly relationship is in its early stages, because they may dislike each other for protecting their mother, and because there will likely be a great deal of finger-pointing. This could lead to significant tension between them. Finding common ground. How General Hospital will handle Lulu and Brooklyn's conflict in the future, since this would allow Lulu and Brooklyn to better understand each other's emotions. I'm hoping it plays out this way. After blatantly disclosing BLQ's secret, Lulu now has to deal with the fallout of another secret she hid. Oh, well, now you understand how I feel, is one possible abrasive statement from Brooklyn. The situation is, in a nutshell, chaotic. And until BLQ and Lulu put their differences aside, nothing will change. I don't see that happening anytime soon. The only way either of them would make peace, though, is if it meant something to Gio or Rocco. The controversy surrounding Rocco's discovery of his surrogate birth mother is clearly connected to Brit's return. Next week, things are going to become heated when Lulu confronts Rocco, who wants to know why she lied to him and demands answers. Dante will be dissatisfied with the outcome. Further tension between him and his partner, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, could arise if he is enraged with Brooklyn. So, this is a very sticky situation that does not have a simple answer.